So I haven't been waking up early, and an old friend of mine asked me to go play basketball at 7. So I woke up today at 6:30, and we're gonna see what it's like waking up early again after many months. So there are actually a lot of people already out jogging and walking. I think this is actually pretty normal for other people, it's just not normal for me and you. A trusty tripod just to see if I want to film anything later. And we are off. This is what happens when you don't film after a long time. Brought the tripod, that's fine. And the dandy. No holder, film what? I ask you. This guy will ask me to wake up so early. What's up guys, and welcome back to Just in Time. So as you can see, I had a really early start that day. I was up at like 6:30, and I have not been up at 6:30 for as long as I can remember. I'm not gonna lie, I have not been waking up early, not that early at least, for months upon months. Honestly, I didn't have much reason to. So that was kind of like a shock to my system. I was really trying to just kind of like shake everything up, and I did it. So I went to go and meet my friend Junzi. He's actually a close family friend of ours. And I met this dude. He is actually, not a dude, but I met this guy. He's an ex-Zhongling teacher. He was there when I was in Form 4, I think Form 5. And his name is Mr. Hu. See if you guys recognize him. Oh, I come to this court and then I see an old teacher. This one. See, got people recognize you or not.
Okay. So this is an Insta, is it?
So yeah, that was pretty random, but refreshing. And basically, Junzi had actually called me out 2 or 3 times to go and play basketball, just one-on-one with him, not even playing a game. Actually, just kind of like shooting hoops, practicing and everything, also due to like the MCO and everything. And I had put him off for a long time because I have been in a very bad space for a very long time. Obviously, throughout the entire MCO, I'm sure all of us were hit pretty hard. And I have been out of a job, I had nowhere to go, that's why I came back home to Penang last year in about March or April. And honestly, since then, it's just been a bunch of missed opportunities. I haven't really been doing much. For the last year, I didn't even get into the master's programs that I applied for, and a lot of the different job opportunities that were coming my way, they were like really good. Either that or there was a new program that would come my way that would look really good. And I would apply, I would get rejected. So just like opportunity come, closed door, opportunity come, closed door. And none of them really reached fruition. And after a while, it did get very discouraging. And for the past month or two, actually, I was beginning to really get into a bad space. I was just waking up every day feeling really shitty. Just everything seemed to be going wrong. And in those 2 months, I had really regressed. I completely stopped working out. Actually, my appetite was not really good, so I had not really been eating properly either. And again, every day was just a bunch of really low moods. It was really bad for the past 2 months. So when Junzi reached out for me to go out, I actually wasn't feeling already either. Like I said, I blew him off 2 or 3 times. Because just when you're in that space, right, anything good that comes also, it just seems bad. You just don't have the motivation, you don't have the drive to really do anything. So I finally went out with him, and it was a breath of fresh air. It wasn't that hard to wake up early, which was a big surprise to me. And I got there, we just shot some hoops, talked while we were shooting hoops, caught up a little bit. And as we were leaving, the 2 guys came, separately, that they didn't know each other. And that's where I met Hu as well. So after that, we went to pick his dad up, where we had some breakfast. And that was when we really began to talk. He just started sharing very candidly, unselfishly, just telling me all of the experiences that he'd had and what he had been through for the past few years. He told me that he was a very proud college dropout and he had done basically everything that Gary Vee says to do. And the crazy part is he doesn't listen to Gary Vee. This stuff just came naturally to him. He went to intern for free in, was it Shanghai? I can't remember, was it Shanghai or Hong Kong or I think Shanghai, but somewhere there, Get mixed up with those few places. He called the guy up overseas. He asked for a free internship, that he would intern for free. The guy didn't even take him seriously. The next week, he booked a flight. He was there, and he shared with me that he just started opening doors for customers. After he opened door for a customer, he would open the door, bring a glass of water for the customer. But every time his boss was talking to the customers, he would stand there and he would listen. He would just listen and continue to absorb. Oh, by the way, sorry, he entered the industry of jewelry actually, so that's where he had a lot of interest in. And he went straight there. He is actually now working with that same company, that same boss, and he said the boss very sayang him, very cute. And yeah, I got to see like a real life progression of that working for free. And then he moved on to continue to work with him and he's doing well for himself. Again, he's in an industry that he very much enjoys. So all this interning for free stuff, something is different, huh? You need to really look into that. But a key takeaway point that he kept on driving home to me was, Justin, you gotta get out of the house. You just, whatever you do, don't stay at home. Go out, do something. Even if it's meeting people, like I went out to meet him, even if it's meeting a friend, going out to play ball, going out to exercise, going out to meet your parents, friends, just go out, get out of the house. He was telling me because when you're just 待在家, right, you just so stagnant and you cannot do anything. I really just managed to kind of kick myself into first gear again. So I managed to build off of that momentum. I started having more and more ideas for videos. I actually started looking more into different master's programs, different jobs again. But it all started with going out to see him, kind of like that first spark of action. Because I do believe that action is the only cure to inaction. And although it sounds very oversimplified, I think it's more of the state of mind that you're in. And if you can shock that system into just kind of like resetting the entire mindset into a healthier one, I do believe that we'll be able to start doing stuff again. So if you are stuck in a rut, I would give the same advice that he gave to me. Definitely start going out again, meeting people, basically changing up the routine in order to give yourself that opportunity to kind of like reset everything. And while it may not be the exact outing that is the one to spark all the ideas, I do believe it's kind of like a gateway. It'll open that door so that kind of your moods, your emotions, they're a lot more energized and it kind of primes you to be in that better state of mind. Which is exactly what happened for me. It's not to say that Junzi told me the exact things of what to do, but it's just being around the energy again and being out of the house, kind of like hot wiring myself with his energy. And I really, really appreciated that. So I very much hope that I will be able to kind of like hot wire you. So that was my take on that particular conversation. Again, very, very happy to kind of like be in better spirits, and I do hope the same for you guys. As usual, if there's anything you guys want me to talk about, or if you want to share something, ask me something, please do reach out. I will definitely reply and make the video accordingly. Do like this video and give the channel a subscribe so that you can stay up to date with whatever I'm posting about. And until the next video, I shall see you guys next time.